Edu Scope Planet. Today we will learn about the invention of wheels. Early man was our ancestor. What do you know about ancestor? A person who was in someone's family in past, for example, the grandparents of our grandparents. He lived thousands of years ago. He lived like wild animals. He walked from one place to another. Early man carried loads on his shoulder. He pulled heavy loads himself or on a sledge. Look at this picture. See, they are carrying heavy loads. After hunting wild animal in the forest, they had no option but to carry on their shoulder from the forest to their village. So they faced great difficulty as there were no roads and no vehicles to help them carry the heavy load from one place to another. Early man used to carry heavy loads such as big rocks, foods, crops, different goods, etc. Because at that time there were no wheels. That means there were no vehicles. Early wheels were either made up of stone or wood. After they made wheels, goods and other things were easily carried from one place to another. Early man then made carts driven by animals. Then their lives became much easier. The first wheels were probably wheels to make pottery. You know what is pottery? Pottery is the art of making containers like plate, bowl and other objects of clay. The clay is shaped and then fired or baked at a very high temperature to make it hard. The items created in this way are called pottery. Earthenware is also called clayware. It is the simplest and the oldest form of pottery. This pottery was invented in Sumeria around 5,500 years ago. Now look at this picture. A very big stone is being rolling down by the early man. Before the invention of the wheel, people had to pull or push things along the ground. Long before the wheel was invented, heavy objects had been moved first by dragging them and then by using roller under them. Later, the early men discovered that logs could be cut into circular discs and used to carry heavy loads easily. Many changes were made to these discs over the time, which led to the invention of the present day wheels. Early man cut a slice of a log and made a hole in the middle. He fixed it to his sledge. This was how the wheel was invented. Gradually, man learned how to make different types of vehicles like bicycles, trains, scooters, cars, airplanes, which all run on wheels. Look at this picture. Can you see the bicycles? Can you see the train and scooter? These all have wheels. How about riding your bike or a skateboard? Isn't it fun as it moves very fast? All these vehicles use wheels to go. Cars, planes and trucks also use wheels. So do baby strollers. If you have any difficulty understanding the meaning of the words used in this lesson, please go through these meanings. This would make your lesson easier.